Hey, what's up guys? In this video, I'm reviewing the Apple iPhone 14 Pro, the compact powerhouse that shares almost all its DNA with the iPhone 14 Pro Max, but in a more pocket-friendly form factor. Apple didn't just play it safe with this release, they introduced new features that actually change how the phone feels to use. So let's get into the full breakdown and see if this iPhone is still worth your time and your money. Also, the link to the smartphone will be included in the video description below. Let's kick it off with the design. The iPhone 14 Pro stays true to Apple's high-end materials and craftsmanship. You're getting a stainless steel frame, textured matte glass back, and that beautifully symmetrical flat edge design we have seen since the iPhone 12. The phone weighs in at about 206 grams and features a 6.1-inch display, making it significantly more comfortable to hold and use one-handed than its Pro Max sibling. If you're someone who prefers portability without sacrificing premium features, this is the sweet spot. You still got that IP68 water and dust resistance, ceramic shield on the front, and a very slight increase in the camera bump on the rear due to the upgraded sensors. And yes, deep purple is the star color here, but silver, gold, and space black round out the options with the signature Apple elegance. Now let's talk about the most hyped up feature, the dynamic island. Apple replaced the notch on the Pro models with this pill-shaped cutout that's more than just a housing for sensors. It actively morphs and changes depending on what's happening. You can control music, follow timers, get directions, monitor calls, or track rides, all from this little island at the top of your screen. It adds character and utility, and honestly, it makes multitasking feel more native. Apple's design here is smart, and while third-party apps are still catching up, this is the feature that will only get better over time. Now let's talk about display and always-on technology. The display on the iPhone 14 Pro is stunning. It's a 6.1-inch Super Retina XDR OLED panel with a resolution of 2556 by 1179 and a pixel density of 160 ppi. It supports HDR10, Dolby Vision, and peaks at a whopping 2000 nits in direct sunlight, which is absolutely insane. Indoors or outdoors, this screen is always vibrant, responsive, and color accurate. Now, with the ProMotion technology and LTPO support, the refresh rate scales from 120 Hz all the way down to 1 Hz, enabling the new always-on display. Apple took a unique approach here by dimming the entire lock screen, including wallpaper and widgets, rather than just showing a black and white clock. Some people love the full bleed AOD look, while others find it too busy. Fortunately, you can customize or turn it off if it's not your thing. By the way, prices on the smartphone update almost weekly with sales and other general price drops, so if you want to find the most updated information, simply check out the video description and you'll find the latest prices. And of course, if you find this video helpful, please like this video and subscribe to my channel. Powering the iPhone 14 Pro is Apple's new A16 bionic chip. It's built on a 4nm process and includes a 6-core CPU, 5-core GPU, and 16-core neural engine. Compared to last year's A15, this chip brings better efficiency, faster performance, and improved machine learning capabilities. In daily use, this means snappier UI animations, faster app launches, and seamless multitasking. For gaming, the GPU can handle high-end titles without breaking a sweat, and for photo and video processing, it brings more horsepower for features like the Photonic engine, Smart HDR4, and more. This is the chip that gives the 14 Pro its edge, not just today, but 3 or 4 years down the road when many Android flagships may start to feel sluggish. iOS 16 enhances the hardware with thoughtful, intuitive features. The redesigned lock screen brings deep personalization. You can add widgets, customize fonts, and cycle through multiple screens. The new live activities work in tandem with the dynamic island, offering real-time updates for sports, ride shares, or delivery tracking. Messages got smarter with editing and unsending. Mail added scheduling, and dictation now works better than ever thanks to on-device processing. It's clean, fast, and fully integrated into Apple's ecosystem. If you're already using a Mac, iPad, or Apple Watch, the synergy is unbeatable. Now let's get into cameras. The iPhone 14 Pro marks a major leap with a 48 megapixel main sensor finally breaking the 12 megapixel tradition. It uses pixel binding to deliver better low light shots and greater detail in Pro RAW mode. In everyday use, photos are punchy, balanced, and true to life. Night mode shots are sharper, Smart HDR handles tricky lighting well, and the new photonic engine helps preserve more texture and color accuracy in low light scenes. The 12 megapixel ultra-wide sensor doubles as a macro camera and does a solid job even in dim environments. The 3x telephoto lens gives you some nice flexibility for portraits or zoomed-in compositions. Selfies get a boost too with the new front-facing true depth camera, which now supports autofocus and a wider aperture. Result: sharper, more flattering shots, whether you're on a video call or capturing a quick selfie in low light. Apple still leads the smartphone world in video, and the iPhone 14 Pro proves it again. You get 4K at 60 FPS, Dolby Vision HDR, and the new action mode for stabilized gimbal-like footage. Cinematic mode has improved and now supports 4K at 24 FPS or 30 FPS. It's great for adding dramatic focus pulls and storytelling effects. For creators, this phone is a dream: high-quality video capture, excellent mics, and smooth editing within the Photos app or iMovie. Battery life on the iPhone 14 Pro is solid. It's not quite at max level, but it gets the job done. With moderate use, streaming, social media, camera, some gaming, you'll comfortably get through the day with around 20% to spare. The always-on display and background tasks from Dynamic Island may eat a little more juice, but the A16's efficiency helps keep things under control. Charging is where Apple still trails a bit. You get 20-watt wired charging, 15-watt with MagSafe, and 7.5-watt with standard QI. It's not blazing fast, but it's reliable and safe. A full charge takes about an hour and a half, and no, there is still no charger in the box. Now, the stereo speakers on the 14 Pro are fantastic. They're loud, clear, and offer great spatial separation. Whether you're watching movies, gaming, or on speakerphone calls, audio feels full and immersive. Haptic feedback remains the best in the game. It's subtle but precise, giving you a tactile response that just feels right. Security is handled through Face ID, which is faster and works from more angles. Even in landscape, there is still no under-display Touch ID, and while it's missed by some, Face ID remains incredibly reliable. Now, the iPhone 14 Pro starts at $1,000 for the 128GB version and scales up from there. You can go all the way to 1TB if you're into Pro RAW photography or heavy media use. Is it worth it? If you're using a 12 Pro or older, absolutely. The camera upgrades, A16 chip, and Dynamic Island experience makes this a substantial leap. From the 13 Pro, maybe not a must upgrade, but still compelling if you want the latest features. You're not just buying a phone, you're buying years of software support, ecosystem integration, and best-in-class resale value. The iPhone 14 Pro is Apple's best blend of power and practicality. It delivers cutting-edge performance, innovative UI changes with the Dynamic Island, and meaningful camera improvements, all while remaining compact enough for comfortable daily use. It's a phone for power users who don't want a massive device. It's a phone for creators, professionals, and anyone who values quality, consistency, and refinement. Is it perfect? Probably not, but the iPhone 14 Pro comes pretty close to nailing every category that matters. Let me know in the comments, guys. Are you planning to pick up this smartphone, or are you going to stick with what you already have? That's it for this video, guys. Please like this video and subscribe to my channel if this video was helpful, and make sure to check out the description for links to find the most up-to-date pricing on this smartphone. See you in the next one.